Hi guys, I'm back and we're going to do another back to basics simple pour. We've got 4 colors here, relatively monochromatic. I know this is a little bluer and these are a little more green, but all the same color family pretty much, and no white. So the colors we're using today are the Caribbean from Apple Barrel, Cool Blue, Laguna, and Tuscan Teal. So as before, I have added just a drop of silicone to my colors. One teeny tiny drop. And the floetrol and the chilled distilled water. And of course I add my silicone last because if you stir in the silicone a lot, you're going to get smaller cells. So I have a wet painting sitting over there and I would like to not get it painted on, so we're going to try and be super careful. I think we're going to start with the Caribbean, and we're just going to fill up our little cup here. I think maybe we'll pour in 2 colors at the same time again. I can do this without dumping it. Whoops. Well, that didn't go very well. Thor, shh. Shh. Thor. Quiet, buddy. These colors are all very, very similar, so I'm not really sure how well this is going to turn out. But pretty much, I think I say that with every pour. Some of them turn out and some of them just don't. But that's okay. They don't all have to turn out right. Of course not. Okay, that's good enough. We're going to move those all out of the way. Over and just let it sink for just a second. I think good enough. I have no patience today, so no patience today. Look at all those cells. Woo! I love watching all the cells pop up. Cool. I like this edge. Of course, we always lose the edge, but I may not quite sound like myself lately. I'm just super tired. My brain just doesn't want to function. Had a lot going on. There's a lot of question about the kids starting school again, how they will be starting school in a month. Some places are sending kids back to school, which in my opinion is a bad idea. That is why I will be homeschooling the kids. So that should be a lot of fun. I think it will be.
Oh, we thought you were being sarcastic. Sorry.
No, I mean seriously. I think it'll be fun.
Oh.
I'm not. Okay, let's just sort of spread the edges out. Make the canvas wet. I'm liking this one just because turquoise is my favorite color, and everything on this canvas is pretty turquoise. Okay, good enough. Let's take, there's not really a good side. So let's go off this corner over here first. The slower you go, the less your cells will run over top of each other. I say that all the time. I tend to lose my patience and push the paint really fast, but I'd like to sort of preserve some of what's going on there real close to the edge of the paint. This really is just to show you guys that yes, you can do a painting without white. You don't always have to have white in everything. There we go. Okay, opposite corner. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Take your time. As long as you have some lights and some darks. And as I always say, try to have a mixture of transparent paints and opaque paints. And yes, sorry, we just put Doris' color back on. He has two little metal tags rattling. Yeah, if you have transparent and opaque, I think you turn out with a prettier painting. Now, you can do all opaques, but I think generally speaking, you turn out with a prettier painting when you have a mixture of both. And with the apple barrel paints, there is no way to tell, officially anyway, there is no way to tell, I don't like that corner, what kind of paints you have. But if you look under the cap before you shake the bottle up, if you look under the cap, you will find that the transparent, the mostly transparent paints will have, you can kind of see through it, because there's a little bit of dried paint in the cap. Let's see if I can show you guys. I've turned these upside down, so I don't know if I can or not. But this one is, I don't know if you can see that, how you can kind of see the white bottle through the paint. That's going to be a transparent paint. And if you open up one that's going to be opaque, you can kind of see, I hope you guys can see that you can't see any of the bottle cap through there. So that's how you can tell, at least with the apple barrel paints, whether they are transparent or opaque. Now, it doesn't work with all of them, but it does work pretty well.
Good fact to know.
Thanks, baby. Oh, I don't want to lose all those pretty cells right there.
I like it, I like it, I like it.
Thank you, babies.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Okay. There we go. There's that corner. Set that down. Now I have to grab it from the bottom, from the push pin on the bottom, so I don't wreck that corner. I see a lot of people grabbing their canvas right here, and I do it sometimes when I'm not thinking, but you kind of ruin your corner, and then you got to go back and fix it. And this, we're just going to let it pour off and then bring it back. And hopefully it will not lose too much of the pretty. There we go. Okay. So this is your basic acrylic pour painting with the 4 colors and no white. There we go. I like that one. Of course, like I said, my favorite color is turquoise, so I'm a big fan of this one. I hate to even torch it because a lot of little cells are going to come up. You can't blow on it, and that does pop some of the air bubbles, but we're just going to have to go for it. There we go, and that's going to be it. All right. That one is a pretty little pour, I think. We're kind of off center. Sorry about that. All right, we're giving you a close-up because these colors are so similar. Now, in the camera, everything looks like like all one blue, but it's actually not. It's a little greener, I think, than what you're seeing in the camera, unfortunately. And the camera's having a hard time focusing because it's all one color and it's very bright. But you can see all the pretty cells. Okay, well, let's see if we turn that light off. There we go. You can kind of see it's a little greener, but like this in here, this is the Tuscan teal. Down in here, it's a little more greener than the rest of the blues. So, but all in all, I like this painting. I think it's pretty. It's subtle, but I think like in maybe a birchwood frame or even an oak that's just not stained, but of course you could even do it in like a really dark stained teal colored oak frame. Anyway, I think this would be a really pretty painting. So we're going to set it off to the side and let it dry, and hopefully I won't pour any other paint in it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's yeah, it's always fun to see these acrylic pours come out. They come out so differently. I could do this again and it wouldn't come out like this at all. It would probably be horrible. So if you do one painting and you love it and you do another one with the same colors, don't expect to get the same thing. Doesn't always work out. So thank you for supporting my channel. I apologize that I'm a bit choppy. I'm tired. I have to get up at the crack of dawn every morning lately here, so I'm super tired. But yeah, so my brain's a little wonky right now. I hope wherever you guys are on the planet, you're happy and healthy and taking care of one another. And thank you so much again for supporting my channel. Watching the ads for me really helps out a lot. It's true, I only see a few pennies from it, but all of your pennies add up. So, and if you're a fellow YouTuber out there, rest assured that if I watch your channel, I am watching the ads for you, because I know how much it means to us all. So, everybody out there, have an awesome, wonderful, lovely day. See you later. Bye.